Yo! Welcome back, guys. Thank you so much for joining me once again. My name is Coach Senawe Koni. Now, I know it has been a minute, but I've been focusing on my UEFA assignments, making sure that I am leveling up and taking my career forward. Now, I made myself a promise that the moment I get to 100 subscribers, I will let you guys know just what it takes to get started on your UEFA coaching journey, exactly the way that I have done it. I know we're not far, so let's get those numbers up and you can get the deets on all of that. But on to today's video. Now I'm gonna be responding to a text that was sent to me by my good friend Luceri. Now he asked and said, Senawe, hope you're doing well and staying safe. Firstly, your content is great. That's much appreciated, bro. Truly much appreciated. I think it would be cool to hear about psychology of 1v1 battles. I think this is following my psychology during the games video. If you have not seen that particular video, there is a link in the description below. So please go check it out, like, and if you haven't even done it yet, just hit that subscribe button, please. Dealing with that player that is always in your ear, annoying you, or that player trying to wind you up, or player that keeps mocking you. Now the reason I'm laughing and smiling is because that is I. I am that player. I am annoying. And I simply do that to get the game out of your head so that you're focusing on something else, and that something else needs to be me. Now I'm in control of you and living rent free. So let's get into a video where I teach you just how to block away all of that negative energy and get you focused back onto the field with 1v1 psychology. Let's go.
You know, for me, it's all about performance.
Some outside football advice that I give for situations like this is, strengthening your mentality through playing other sports. Playing sports which are individually focused. Tennis, golf. Sports where you know that an error is made by you and you alone. Those mental games, they really go a long way. I played a lot of tennis when I was younger, so not many people live rent-free when I am inside a game. Because I know that I make the errors, there's forced mistakes and unforced errors, and as long as I know how to calculate that, I am fine. But getting into the football, because that is what we are here for. The first bit of advice that I have for you is that you need to do a SWOT analysis. One for yourself and one for the opponent. Now the one for yourself you should already have pre-hand. So what are your strengths? What are your weaknesses? Where and how do you like to create opportunities to advance the game and your performance? And where and how can the opposition threaten your game? And it is the same for the opponent. If you don't have analysis on them, you've got a couple of minutes as the game starts. As soon as they start chirping, don't let them chirp you and you thinking about the chirps. Look at them. How are they performing? Where are their strengths? Where are their weaknesses? How and where do they create the opportunities that allows them to take advantage of the game or to beat you in these 1v1 situations? And where can you threaten their game? Make sure that you are the one taking advantage in these 1v1 scenarios. Are you central or are you wide? Because that makes a difference, and that can allow you to either use support or use the lines for you to take advantage and for you to get the upper hand in these scenarios. So if you are central, what I need you to do is get support and cover in and around so that you are either supported or you are covered when you are attacking or defending in this 1v1 situation, right? So make sure that you get some form of insurance that when you make the mistake, it doesn't hurt and hinder the team the entire time. So ask for it. Either call for support, call for cover, let them know how you're going to approach this 1v1 situation so that if it doesn't look likely, you can either lay the pass off, or once they've beaten you, you know that you've got support behind you, and what you'll then need to do is come back and cover that man as well. But don't just let the game happen in these 1v1 scenarios when you've got an opportunity to create an overload so that you've got the support, the insurance to back the decisions that you're gonna make. If you are wide, right, you can use the lines, because in a defensive situation, the line is a defender, but as well in an attacking situation, if someone is pressed too far central, they've got the width, and in that width is where you can keep squeezing someone into a 1v1 situation, and it is a lot easier to beat them because they feel that they've got the lines as backing and support, and if it's not utilized well enough, it can truly hurt them if you, the individual, know how to take them on. Coming back to the situation and the moment of being 1v1, you are isolated, and there are a couple of elements that come into that situation. That is speed, strength, and spatial awareness and recognition. Whether you're on the ball, off the ball, or whether you're attacking or defending, when you are in that 1v1 situation, one of those three elements will come into play and determine who wins that. So, get to know your opponent and know yourself. Where are you better? Are you dominant with the pace? Are you dominant with the strength? Are you dominant with reading the game? And gauge that and see if whether you can use that as a threat against your opponent to beat him. Now, it is not always like this, but I tend to find that strength gets overpowered by speed, speed gets overpowered by space, and space gets overpowered by strength. Coach, thank you so much for all the advice, but he is still in my head and he's still chirping. My question is he still living rent-free? Have you tested strategies against them? If there's someone who turn you easily when they pressed, have you tried not pressing them, or have you tried a quarter press? If there's someone who is looking to beat you with speed and pace, have you tried giving them speed to come into you instead of speed to beat you 1v1? If there's someone who is strong, have you tried to just let them be and see what they can do with the feet? Test a couple of theories, but one thing you cannot do is let them do the same thing to you over and over again for a full 90 minutes. Like I say, get support, find cover. Make sure that you are supported by your teammates, because if they doing that one thing and it is beating you, the team is going to allow him to just continue to do that. But if they keep trying one thing and one thing is not working, his own team will end up turning against him. So my first question to you is, are you conscious in the decisions that you're making against this person that you're going to have to keep facing for a full 90? My second question is, once the strategy is working, have you noticed if they are adaptable to the game? Have you noticed how they have adapted to the game? Because how they adapt may end up coming to kill you if you yourself aren't adapting to what they are doing. So make sure that you stay in control of the situation and the moment, and once they adapt, you adapt as well. And that is it from us, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you did enjoy it, please hit that like button, and let's remember to subscribe to this channel for more football tactics, more psychology, more development tips, but most important, more of me. Thank you so much for joining me. I will see you next time.